Okay, this is the third video I have uploaded today. It's not a part of the Sonic Adventure DX LP. This picture that I have up right now is just background. It's something for you guys to look at. I will say one thing about this picture. The lines that Maria is saying to Shadow at the moment, these are lines ripped out of Lion King 2 Simba's Pride. But I want to talk about my opinions on the Sonic universe in general. Look, ever since I heard about Sonic, I watched the Saturday AM cartoon, and, well, to be honest, that is my favorite show. My third favorite is probably Sonic Underground. This is the Sonic series. Sonic Underground. They overdid it with the music, but great characters nonetheless. Sonic X has to be my second favorite because Shadow's in it. Come on, guys. You know I'm a Shadow fan. In my previous two videos, my first two videos, you have seen Shadow the Hedgehog up in the corner looking all badass, with my name and a nice little smile. But what really irks me about the comic books is that they go way over here, way over there. It doesn't matter. To them, who's ever writing these comic books is probably full of bullcrap. I'm sorry, but I don't know what else to say. Like, let me bring you up a prime example here. Right here is a scene out of the comic books. I don't know who did it. I don't know what's going on here. Actually, I have a good idea what's going on. At one point, and very early on, the Dr. Ivo / Julian Robotnik, you know, the fatter one from Saturday AM. Well, he got the idea to try to, I think it was to try to kill Tails with a robot of his that looked like a fox. He based this fox robot off of this girl right here. Her name's Fiona. She's kind of a bitch. I mean, seriously, anytime I think of Fiona, I think of that deceitful, lying, stereotypical vixen. I mean, she went from, here's what I know about her. I don't know everything, but here's what I know. Just me personally. What I know is that at one point, she was with Sonic, then Tails. Well, as we can see here, the robot Fiona was with Tails. But the robot apparently was destroyed, and then the real Fiona turned up, and she's 16 years old. Sonic is 16, like 15, 16, 17, depending on who's doing it. But I view him as 16 years old. Now, apparently at one point, Sonic and Sally broke up. I don't have a picture to show that, but it's the writers doing whatever the hell they want. Now here we have Tails pleading with Sonic, and out of all of the foxes, and another thing that bothers me, if you look at these lines, look at these lines for a second. These lines imply she's just kind of raced in. And with me is actually the biggest douchebag I can think of in the Sonic universe. Hey, hail to the king. Scourge, I've invited you here to help me talk about this subject. Now, this flame of yours, Fiona, let me look for a picture of you and her together. By the way, this is another picture of Shadow on his motorcycle. I have to minimize. Why does he get a motorcycle and a gun? Because Shadow's far more badass than you. That's right. Faker. Shadow, just wait for the next part of the Sonic Adventure DX playthrough. Jeez. Sorry, I'm not good at editing. I mean, I'm terrible at it. Oh, here's another thing. This is funny as all hell. Look at this. This is at Antoine and Bunny's wedding, which this is something that pisses me off to no end. I'm sorry to all of you Bunny Antoine fans, like Bunny X Antoine fans. I do not agree with this hookup. At all. Antoine is a weak, cowardly coyote who, if he ever met Shadow, he would piss his pants and, well, act like an ostrich and put his head in the ground. And then probably piss his pants more. I mean, the mere... sorry about the logo disappearing for a second. I am kind of klepto about this image here. But, right here, I have this photo in my, Sonic Pictures bin. For the sole purpose, I like looking at it and reminding myself just how much of a coward he is. I can visualize if those two got into a fist fight or something, Bunny would wring his neck and put it on a stake. She's not psychotic, but that's what I would personally do. Okay, where might one be? Oh, that thing about King Shadow? Let me show you why I don't agree. I don't agree with King Shadow whatsoever. I don't agree with this concept of Shadow being king. Okay, in the comic books, Sonic goes back in time after being king. It's a 25 years later scenario, and Sonic's king, he's married to Sally, 2 children, one's 18, Sonia, and the boy Manic is 14. 14 or 12, I forgot. But here, Sonic goes back in time to try to save the world. Well, he ends up saving the world, but in the process, Shadow becomes king. Here's a problem. Shadow becomes a full-on lunatic. He was an anti-hero before, a brooding loner. Now, he's a full-on lunatic. This is Takal. We'll be seeing her later. This is Linda. I don't personally care for her. She's kind of crazy. Kind of his lapdog, you know what I mean? Not in a sexual way. Oh, in another thing about King Shadow. I do not know. It looks like it's fan art, as we can see. But, I don't know where someone got that idea. But, whatever. Okay, back to here. Shadow does not want to be king. He never did. He never wants to be. Why? Oh, I have something that's gonna piss the hell out of Scourge. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? That's kind of funny. Little cream. That's funny. So I'm just showing some of these off. I mean, I am a big Sonic. Oh, this is the one I wanted to show. Scourge, you're a 2-timer. Oh, by the way, the voices I'm doing kind of depend. Now, Scourge, as you all know, never appeared in a video game. So I'm doing, of course, the comic book Scourge. Here, like, for instance, the voice of Shadow that I do is from Sonic X, or the video games. So, it's the Sonic X cartoon or the video games, and I do a Jason Griffith impersonation. I hate Thornton. I don't hate the man, I just hate the voice. Oh, a character I kind of quickly fell in love with was Buns Rabbit of the Anti-Mobius. She just has that attitude that apparently she beat the crap out of Scourge. I was anti-Sonic then. But you came up with the name Scourge yourself. Oh, screw it. I hate you guys. Oh, apparently in Anti-Mobius, everyone is named what they are on Mobius. That's why the people at the comic books made the distinction between Bunny and Buns by giving, because Anti-Bunny's name is actually Bunny Rabbit. So to make the distinction, they made Anti-Bunny's name Buns, a nickname. And as you can see here, she's referencing Sally. Now, at this point, I do not believe that Anti-Sonic / Scourge had ever seen the real Sally. Not the real Sally, but the one we all know and love. Not the sadistic bitch. I mean, the girl carries a whip with her. Kind of, happy birthday, Blue Hedgehog. I cleaned your yard for you. And no one likes Bean. What's Sonic doing? Apparently he's stealing the Master Emerald. Maybe that's me in disguise. Scourge, you can't change your eye color. Well, damn. You know, one thing I had never understood was the decision by the comic book people to roboticize Sally. I know it was a good plot, but you guys, I believe you guys have carried it out way too freaking long. I mean, yeah, in a future issue, spoiler, they will de-roboticize her, but for the amount of time she has been roboticized, it is extremely unlikely that they wouldn't have found a way earlier. I am going to go on more rants about this kind of stuff, but as you can see in this picture, no, there is no way that it's another thing. I know it's a fan picture, but Sally does not need to be de-roboticized to have this kind of reaction. I mean, remember in Sad AM when Sonic met his Uncle Chuck again and he was able to get him to turn back? An extremely likely fight here. I'm sorry that you cannot see the text. I can't either, but this is a prime example of Amy's obsession. But what I do like in this fight, even though it's just 3 panels, Amy's a badass. She is taking on Sally, which, in my experience, Sally is far more experienced in doing what she does. And being a robot, this is almost a do-or-die mission for Amy right here. I like it. I like that a lot. I like when a woman takes the initiative. Hand over the damn cookies. Oh, and apparently in the comic books, Knuckles did get married and got laid. I don't know how that happens. No one loves Knuckles. No one. No one, I say. No one loves Knuckles. Hey, I think he might hear you. You know what? That's it, Faker. Chaos control. I'm back. Well, nice. Just talking about this. You see, Knuckles is easily one of the most gullible characters I can think of. Oh, it's almost reaching 15 minutes. Guys, I'm sorry I'm breaking so many rules right now. I'm just so excited that I can finally do this. So, see you in like maybe 2 minutes if you're good at navigating. See ya.